Road Anthem. Gabby Barrett came out for her 2 songs, and Lee Brice sang Drinking Class. Then Kid Rock came out, sang his biggest hit, Ball with the Baw. There was a violin and cello duet, and then he closed it down with Till You Can't. And I tuned in for like a little bit of the highlights that I saw online.
I turned it on after the NBC halftime, and then I saw Kid Rock do Ball with the Baw.
He was appearing to be lip syncing because
is that what they're saying?
Yeah, I saw a couple of things. And I was like, all right.
My internet was so I don't know what Spectrum. What was going on yesterday?
Super Bowl.
This was your day. This was your day to make sure everybody's screen was crystal clear.
Right. You last week said when I trashed Spectrum, I've never had a problem. You said that to me last week. You were sucking on Spectrum last week, and look what they did to you on Super Bowl Sunday.
AT&T.
That's where you get rewarded for your faith.
My loyalty for 23 years. I'm still loyal.
It's questioned,
but I'm a little upset about yesterday.
A little less loyal.
I would be too.
I'm loyal.
I had antenna, just regular TV last night. That's what I was.
County Spectrum don't let you down. That's what
I was ready to get the rabbit ears out and put tinfoil up and go old school.
That's what we got. Love my rabbit ears.
But everything was grainy and it stopped.
Yeah. Well, the Turning Point USA halftime show ended with a tribute to Charlie Kirk. Moving on to commercials.
Okay, commercials. Before you get into it.
I know. Can we talk about this? I didn't see all these commercials. I'm about ready to rattle at you. I had to watch them. And I got to say, some of these are not entertaining at all. This was stupid. The commercials were not that great. I feel like they just hired every actor in movies that wants to be a part of TV shows, and they were everywhere. There were actors everywhere. And that's like the new thing that everybody's doing, except for Pepsi, which stole the Coca-Cola bears and had them drinking Pepsi. And I thought, okay, well, that's a little new. You're like, this is new.
That was funny.
Yeah.
There were 2 I liked that had no celebrities in them.
Which ones were those?
I actually thought the Manscaped commercial was funny.
Which one?
With all the hair singing. It was like all the clouds of hair singing about getting shaved off of people's shoulders and chins, and it was like an 80s power ballad they were singing about how they were going to miss, and then the toilets also singing in the Liquid IV commercial.
I didn't see that one. Riz, why don't you just go through the audio I have, and we'll just take it that way.
All right, so Andy Cohen, this is him with the Nerds. With Nerds, okay. St. Louis zone Andy Cohen.
To Best Buds. Taste Buds. Whoa, you're juicy and mega now? We got to show the world the new you.
And he's cute.
Gummy.
This was okay, though.
It was just kind of a cheese ball thing, but I like seeing Andy Cohen in a commercial.
Did anyone else, Tree of Trust, for the first 5 seconds of that commercial, think Jeffrey Epstein was on your television?
Bro, me too.
No, I knew it was Andy Cohen right away.
I swear, everyone at the party I was at was like,
no.
Everyone got really quiet. It was like, oh my God, that's Andy Cohen. I was like, who the hell put Epstein in a Super Bowl commercial? This guy's everywhere.
I felt bad for thinking the same thing. I was like, oh no, there's like a lot of people that are going to start getting
no way.
Thank you.
I didn't think that either, but
that's so
now that you say it, I did see that commercial.
No way.
I never would have been the first
Just
to
the way
say
he
that.
had his hair and like the profile and the way he
It was just a brief moment of, whoa, that's weird. And it's because we've been inundated with that guy's face. Right.
It's what it is. It is that.
Poor timing.
Bad timing.
Sorry,
it's not
Andy.
Andy Cohen's fault.
We love you.
But there was a 5-second, my brain shut down for 5 seconds, and I was like, wow, what company is this? Sorry, Andy Cohen.
All right, Uber Eats with McConaughey and Bradley Cooper. This one.
When a quarterback runs, they call it a scramble. You want a morning scramble, Bradley?
Don't you have somewhere else to be?
Think about it. Field goal post, designed after a fork.
That can't be true. Football's not selling food.
I think we should be done with this bit.
Take a closer look, Mr. Bradley. Tell me, what do you see?
Pro Football Hall of Fame?
It's a juicer.
What?
The Hall of Fame's a juicer, Bradley. Take it out.
He's like a refined Pauly Shore.
No.
Yeah.
You know where they made a mistake in that commercial?
Where?
Bradley Cooper's funnier. He has a better sense of comedic timing, and they made him the straight man. They should have flipped it. I think they thought because McConaughey's got a funny voice, he just laid it on too thick.
Yeah.
Where it was like, and then Bradley was, I could even feel Bradley Cooper's frustration. Like,
you think McConaughey was almost overacting?
He was over McConaughey. Yeah, he was as gesture. He was doing extra. He was almost getting Australian, McConaughey. And I'm like, Bradley Cooper, when he did the one by himself, it was really funny. Like when he does the board meeting one, where he's like yelling at the board meeting about the Uber Eats, like he was funny. He like he understood. I mean, he's been in a lot of comedies.
The Mick Ultra Kurt Russell one I thought that was good.
God, he
What did you say?
Last one down buys the Ultras.
He just looks good. He's
Russell?
a cool guy. Like, I hope I age like Kurt Russell.
Who
He's
needs
such
a credit
cool
card when you
guy.
got a Greg? Tired of always buying the Ultras, Gregory? Meet me at the Blue Lift.
He's sitting by the bar.
Dawn. Heads up. Strap in. Sharpen your skis.
See this one, Mo?
Sharpen your mind.
I think so.
Your true opponent.
I just think that's what Kurt Russell is doing.
Yeah.
Which is funny because
He's
like
awesome.
Kate and Oliver, they hawk Coors. So I was like, ooh, it's a battle of the beers within the family.
Speaking of beer, Budweiser had a good commercial. I thought this was great. The American Icon. It was an eagle and a Clydesdale.
Yeah, the little eagle chick.
Yeah. This is the 150-year anniversary. This was cool. The State Farm.
Whoa. Who's the other actor in the Kurt Russell one?
Bill Pullman's son.
Oh, because he's in a couple things recently, and I was like, oh yeah, I recognize that kid. Do you know who I'm talking about?
He was in
that turned
Thunderbolts. And he was also in, what's the show we watched with Josh Brolin that got canceled? Something Range.
Yeah. Open Range.
Open Range, yeah.
Yeah, he looks just like his dad.
Yeah, you didn't recognize that kid?
No, I didn't know.
It's Bill Pullman's son. I can't remember his first name.
It's the one that recognizes him that he's talking to that like skis, I guess.
Oh, no, I didn't know.
Yeah, you know a game we played, and especially the kids
He's
were
in
into
Thunderbolts?
Yeah, he's the Guardian or whatever. What's the bad guy? Or the good guy / bad guy?
Yeah, he's like the package.
He's the main dude.
Yeah. It was an interesting game.
Oh, my God, they look exactly like...
Yeah.
Yeah. If
Well,
they
that's
read it
his son.
Independence Day, he could just be...
Yeah,
Yeah.
Louis Pullman.
No way!
Lewis. There you go.
Oh.
Thank
You didn't recognize him immediately?
No.
You just thought it was some random?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Now, the game that we played was everybody would get about 5 or 10 seconds into the commercial and then start doing their best guess as to what product this was supposed to be slinging.
Tim kept guessing Jesus. He goes, oh, this is a Jesus commercial. And it was like for crypto. And I was like,
By far, and I hope
no.
I'm not mowing
Money
you
is
on,
our new god.
by far the smartest ad. We all can agree on the smartest ad, right? You gonna get to that?
I don't know if smart.
Which
the
Yeah, which
smartest
one?
ad was the karaoke one.
Which one was that one?
It was a Coinbase one, but it was
No, I
it
don't
was
got that
it was
one.
it was karaoke
Backstreet
Backstreet
Boys, yes.
and
I
everyone
want
in
it
my
that way.
house.
Yes.
By the end of it, everyone in my house was singing every word, and we were just waiting for the
Yeah.
the foot to
that
drop,
was-
the shoe to drop,
That was a good one.
and we were like, "Wow, that was brilliant."
Mr. Beast did that thing for $1 million. That
Oh, I didn't see that.
was another crypto one. State Farm with Bon Jovi,
Yeah.
Living on a Prayer.
So you guys are just like State Farm, right?
Danny McBride and
Keegan-Michael Key.
Keegan-Michael Key.
Why barely?
You get what you pay for.
Our bike coverage leaves out a lot.
I don't have a bike.
Can we just
All right, but I think the best one, by far, of the ones I saw, was probably the Dunkin' Donuts
Goodwill
one.
Dunkin'.
The Goodwill Dunkin'. This is what Ben Affleck and
Jennifer Aniston and George
Alfonso Ribeiro.
Yeah. all playing themselves in their
George Costanza.
Ted Danson.
Ted Danson, who was Steve Urkel.
Jamal White.
Jaleel White.
Jaleel White. Yes.
Is it Jamal? Jaleel?
Jaleel.
I always think it's Jamal.
Jaleel.
Before the movie, a much better version of Good Will Hunting was made as a sitcom with a real genius in the lead and some other actors.
Hey, Will, did you arrange the Munchkins in the Fibonacci sequence? I got a genius working for me.
He's such a genius, then why'd he put ice in his coffee, huh?
Come on, Chucky, I'm just Will Hunting. I'm not a genius.
I will marry the first man that can help me with the Fibonacci sequence.
Who was that? I didn't know who that was.
Oh,
It was Jasmine Guy from a different world.
Don't you have a girlfriend? We're on a break. I don't need her. I still get everything I need. Right here
Joey
at Dunkin'.
Tribbiani.
Hey, kid, if you're still single doing this
Dancing.
Boston shtick and working for Dunkin' when you're 50,
Yeah, that was I think the standout one. For me.
Honestly, when Tom Brady showed up, though, I was like, ugh. At
Yeah.
the end, as Jennifer
With
Aniston's
Jennifer
boyfriend.
Aniston.
Yeah, it was
I don't know, dude. The toilet
I was like,
singing.
oh, God.
The toilet singing against all odds in the Liquid IV
Yes.
commercial was pretty good. And it was just encouraging people to check the color of their penis.
I did see that, now that you say that.
That was a good one.
Yeah. I didn't see William Shatner's Raisin Bran one, but now that I've listened to it, I want to see it because it's funny.
Will Shat here, bringing fiber to the masses with Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
Yes.
Duty calls.
Yes.
Will Shat?
Every darn day.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Will Shat.
Every darn
God,
day.
man.
What else did
Maybe
I like?
he does deserve
Hellman's?
everything he's got.
Yeah, Hellman's was good.
Hellman's ones.
I was born in this deli. My best friend was that baloney. That is until I met you.
Oh, yeah, this was a good
Ham, touching ham.
one. What about the Brad Pitt
the movie.
teaser for the what's it?
It's the
Booth.
Once Upon a Time in
Cliff
Hollywood.
Booth.
Cliff Booth.
From Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And I was surprised. I thought that was going to be a theatrical release in movie
No, it's
theaters.
Netflix.
It's coming to Netflix.
So and the fact that they didn't even put a title. Mm-hmm. They put no title, just said it was going to be on Netflix. I thought that was cool too.
That was cool. Yeah. I also
Is Tarantino has anything to do with that?
Tim and I were talking about that last night. I didn't look it up. I don't think so. Because didn't he say he was done with movies? Or is this the final
a Netflix
movie?
thing? I don't know.
He's getting around it with, he was going to do the actual Westerns that Leonardo DiCaprio's character was making and do like he's getting around his final movie by like making all these other side projects. Same thing he did with like when he did Grindhouse. He didn't
he technically didn't do it. Robert Rodriguez.
Right. I don't think he's got it in him. I think it takes a very special type of person to be a creative and do a whole bunch of stuff and then disappear like the Creedence guy.
Yeah.
You know, I think it takes a very special personality. And I don't think he's got it.
The Adventures of Cliff Booth, he wrote it, but he didn't.
Oh, he wrote it. Okay, and he writes.
Give it a decade.
It looks different than how Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was filmed. Like, just visually, the cinematography looks a bit different. But I look forward to it.
I'm in.
Mark my words. Give it a decade. He'll direct another movie.
Also, Scream 7 had a trailer drop yesterday that looked pretty good. And then The Mandalorian and Grogu, The New Journey Begins. So lots of movies and TV shows coming out.
I wish you'd have pulled, I can't remember the song, but the Manscaped ad was very, very funny, too.
And you know what? I think tomorrow or later today they put out I forgot what public it was. USA Today, one of them does in order. Ad week.
Like
USA
the best
Today.
ones?
Is it USA Today? They put them in order of best to worst. And I wonder what's going to be. What are they going to consider the best?
I think they did it already. Oh. Let me see if they're...
That's one that it made me perk up and go, oh, that was actually cool. And it was interesting. I also
Super
liked
Bowl
the Ben
commercials
Stiller
2026.
one. Where it's like
Best
the
and
disco.
worst.
Did it say it?
Maybe they haven't put it out yet. They had them all on here. We could watch them. So maybe they're not done yet.
What do you think of the Instacart bananas? That's Ben Stiller in the 70s.
That was
where he
funny.
looks like he's
Oh,
on.
yeah, that was all right.
I like
Benson
that.
Boone, right?
And Benson Boone.
That was funny.
Instacart lets you choose your bananas. Get them just how you like. Instacart lets you choose your bananas. From green to extra.
This is where he tries to do the flip and falls off the stage.
Use the app to control your banana. What a sound to be alive. I can go flip. What a time to be alive.
Pretty good stuff. Also, one that I didn't see but looked cool, Jurassic Park with Xfinity. So you had Jeff Goldblum and Laura Dern, Sam Neill. So they did like a deep fake back to Jurassic Park, like the movie.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, there was a lot of Hawk and AI on this Super Bowl because Matthew Broderick did like the whole take the day off Ferris Bueller pun, and I was like, all right.
There was one for Claude.
Kinda made me sad.
You see the one for was that the one for Claude?
I don't remember which one it was, but there was like about 4 or 5 AI commercials, and I think they definitely were doing like the deep fake AI stuff with the Jurassic Park. I don't know. I was like, man, it's already invaded Super Bowl ads.
I know.
Crazy.
It's wild. Also this weekend, just moving on from the Super Bowl, is that cool?
Yeah, please.
All right. Many acts around the world paid tribute to Three Doors Down singer Brad Arnold, who died at the age of 47 after being diagnosed with stage 4 kidney cancer in May of 2025. This was sad to see. I got to meet him one time.
Super nice dude.
So freaking sweet. You would just so unassuming.
I just remember they were from Escatawba, Mississippi.
Yeah. And
one of the first bands I ever interviewed as a jock, and super nice guys. And he wrote this song when he was 15. This song. He wrote it in high school. Yeah, they had some pretty big songs.
They did have some banger songs. Like, obviously, Kryptonite was probably the most well-known song, but they had When I'm Gone.
Yep, this is a good one.
So hold me when I'm here, love me when I'm alone, hold me when I'm scared, and love me when I'm gone. Everything I am, and everything in me.
And then also Here Without You. It's a
Yeah,
great song.
That's a good one.
I'm here without you, baby, but you're still on my lonely.
If you want a good Three Doors Down song, look up the song Duck and Run.
Mm-hmm.
That's a banger, that one.
That's a good one,
Duck
too.
and Run.
Loser, It's Not My Time.
Yep.
They had a lot of top 10 hits on the Billboard Hot 100, and obviously he was a big part of that band. That his voice was everything to that band, so
Sad.
heart go out to him.
My age.
Yeah, 47.
47.
I know, how'd that feel? I mean, it's terrible, right? When you start seeing people
No, I know, and I saw
media
that.
pass away like
I saw that he was born in 1978. And, Rafe and I were born in 78, and you go, man, it's 47 years old.
Awful. Very young. In other news, the Kid Rock-backed Rock the Country Festival has canceled the stop in Anderson, South Carolina. It was scheduled to be on July 25th and 26th. There's been a series of artist withdrawals leading to the collapse of its lineup. And the latest was Shinedown publicly announced their exit from the festival, emphasizing their mission to unite rather than divide audiences. Other artists include Ludacris, Morgan Wade, Carter Faith, and Creed also removed themselves from the lineup.
You saw the guy from Cake, from Cake died?
Yes, I did. I didn't have this in there.
Yeah, Greg Brown, who was the founding guitarist, who wrote The Distance for
Yeah.
Cake, probably their biggest song.
That was also
He
a
passed
bummer.
away as well.
In better news, lots of RIPs this week already. Eddie Vedder's documentary Matter of Time is hitting Netflix today, so you can check that out. Hollywood's box office experienced a slow Super Bowl weekend. The survival thriller Send Help retained the top spot, grossed around $10 million for its second weekend. And really, it was all about the Super Bowl this weekend, so that was the main news. And that is your crap on celebrities.
Celebrities celebrating a birthday today. Kelsey May, the country singer, is 27. Michael B. Jordan, one of my crushes, is 39. Rose Leslie is 39. Tom Hiddleston, 45. Charlie Day is 50. Travis Tritt is 63. Holly Johnson from Frankie Goes to Hollywood is 66. Let's see. Charles Shaughnessy, that's Mr. Sheffield in The Nanny, is 71. Kieran Hines, this is the Irish character, or the Irish actor, Mance Rayder, the King Beyond the Wall in Game of Thrones. He's also Dumbledore's brother, Aberforth Dumbledore, in the final Harry Potter movie. Kieran Hines is 73. Judith Light
Oh, Angela.
is 77. Mia Farrow is 81. Joe Pesci is 83. And Carole King is 84 years old today.
All right, today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Ava Rose. And today's birthday girl has been in 247 fine films, including Alexis Texas and Her Big Butt Friends, American Badasses, Apple Bottoms 6, Big Booty Babes, The Big Butt Theory, Bubble Butt Cuties, Curvy Girls 2, The Devil Wears Leather, Gluteus Maximus 3, Massive Asses 4. That's right on the nose, huh? And Who Can Forget a Roll? In 2012's Worship Thy Big Booty. Ava Rose is 40 years old. It's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back with your Sexy Time fun facts. The most romantic states in America. Where is Missouri? Valentine's Day warning. How likely are Missourians to cheat? And millennials are buying themselves Valentine's Day gifts for some reason. All right, what are we celebrating today? Today, Monday, February 9th. All right, so here's what's happening. First off, you have full permission to indulge today because it is both Chocolate Day and Pizza Pie Day.
Nice.
Yes, on the same day, guys. It's basically the ultimate comfort food combo, whether you grab a slice for lunch or, I don't know, raid the candy aisle for discounted Valentine's Day chocolate. You are legally obligated to enjoy some carbs and sugar today. If you're feeling a bit more ambitious, it's an International Winter Bike to Work Day. Okay. It's National No One Eats Alone Day. It's National Toothache Day. It's National Poop Day.
International Bike to Work Day?
Oh, yeah, it's
in February?
Brown Monday, right?
It's Brown Monday.
This should be a Southern Hemisphere holiday in February. This is absurd.
Well, a day like today, it's not. I mean, it's 28 degrees, but put a coat on. Lazy.
We're right in the dead of winter.
Yeah, when we were down in the zeros was it last
Put a
week?
coat on, you sissy.
I was going down Page, and a guy was on a motorcycle, just out there in that temperature, snow
Today's
everywhere.
a good writing day, actually.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's 28 degrees
We
right
get
now.
a day here and there, but what jackass crowbarred that type of
International Bike to Work Day, Winter Bike to Work Day.
February? What is it? The
Just for
8th?
funsies.
But they say it's Winter Bike to Work Day.
Yeah, let's do it.
The 9th?
Yeah. It's also Brown Monday.
Oh, I will celebrate around 10:15.
Right on.
So enjoy, guys.
Yeah, I'll see you in there.
Enjoy, all right.
Rafe, you and me, buddy.
Brown Monday. Brown Monday, boys.
Snipes on one.
Hold hands under the stall.
We don't have that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A full
I
wall.
put my hand against the wall, and I imagine you doing it on the other
Just
side.
drill a glory hole.
Just drill a glory hole and you'll be fine. All right, let's do Sex Time Fun Facts. And it's sponsored by
Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet.
Well, Valentine's Day is on Saturday, and you might be wondering if romance is dead. Well, according to a new study, it is alive and well, especially if you live in the South. Because Interbody Research just analyzed a year's worth of Google search data to see which states are obsessing over love letters and proposals and anniversary ideas. The results, let's just say the South is carrying the team. So the most romantic state in America is Alabama. Congratulations, Alabama. Yes. Alabama, followed by South Carolina, followed by Oklahoma. Actually, 8 of the top 10 states are in the South. Apparently, Southern hospitality extends to romance, too. Now, if you're looking for love, you might want to avoid Wyoming is the least romantic state out there.
Oh.
Finished dead last, Montana and Alaska. We're not far behind. It seems the wide open West is a little chilly when it comes to grand gestures. But how do we do locally? We are 11th overall. We are the 11th.
Really?
The 11th most romantic state.
How
Missouri?
wonderful.
Just missing out on the top 10. Our most popular search, chocolate-covered strawberries.
Ooh, yes.
A classic choice. Illinois came in 27th, so not terrible, right in the middle of the pack. Other fun facts, love letters are back. Surprisingly, the #1 romantic search in the whole country wasn't flowers at dinner. It was love letter.
That's awesome.
People are actually writing to each other again.
And now, are they writing or are they using AI?
Oh, yeah.
Because that sucks if so. I explicitly told my husband the other day, I was like, don't ever do it. Don't you ever do it.
You wouldn't know.
Oh, I would know.
You wouldn't know.
I would know because the man's done it for 16 years. I would know an AI, like a deep fake Tim Elwell love letter. Because he's got a certain prose, you know?
Well, if he's trained the LLM long enough.
Just, in the style of Tim
better
Elwell.
It's going
not.
to get him.
You better not.
Would that take away?
You wouldn't know.
I'd be so pissed. Yeah, it would take away. Want no part.
Hawaii's commitment here is their top search was matching tattoos for couples.
Cute.
That's a bold move.
That is a bold move.
That is a bold move. All right, so we've got the romance. Now we got the cheating. With Valentine's Day on Saturday, you might be thinking about chocolates and flowers, but a new study suggests some people are thinking about, well, someone else. So research conducted by the British live cam site Babe Station. Thanks for your login, Scott.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Scott is a Babe Station Platinum
Member?
subscriber.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been there for 10 years now.
Babe Station took a look at Google search data for Ashley Madison. You know, the infamous dating app for married people looking to have affairs. Which, remember, there was the whole data leak?
Mm-hmm. Then all the email addresses went out?
Right. So it was like for every 100 dudes, there was like one lady.
Oh, I think it was worse than that.
Was it worse than that?
I think it was
I was
way
being
worse.
nice. I was being generous.
No, I think it was much worse.
Oh, yeah, can you look that up? What the ratio was, please? I need to know.
What was the gender?
Yeah, going on to Ashley Madison to get laid. Oh, was it 300 to 1? For every 300 dudes, there was one.
I thought it was 1,000.
Was it? Oh, man.
Wow.
Okay. It was 70-30, 5 to 1. I don't. I think that's
Oh,
Ashley
5 to 1?
Madison sweeping in and doing a little work. I don't
You don't
know,
believe
man.
it?
No, I don't.
Well, anyway, so they crunched the numbers to see which states are searching for Ashley Madison the most per capita. And Missouri is 29th in the nation. That's not terrible.
Hey, good job.
29th in the nation for cheating searches. That puts us right in the middle of the pack. Not exactly the most faithful, but definitely not the worst offenders. Who was the worst? Let me see here. Colorado. Colorado, biggest cheaters out there. Colorado, number 1, followed by North Dakota, and then New Hampshire.
Really?
Yeah.
So unassuming that New Hampshire. They're never in lists.
Yeah. You never hear about New Hampshire. They're just
I forget
up there.
about
They're
New
just up there in
Hampshire.
the Northeast, kind of tucked in between, Vermont and Massachusetts and Rhode Island.
They're high
Just
up on the
hiding.
list?
They're number 3.
Yeah. You know what? That's a cheating state, dude. They want you to think that nothing's going on in New Hampshire.
And they're hiding in the woods.
And there's a lot going on in New Hampshire.
Apparently. A spokesperson for Babe Station noted that cheating isn't always an accident. Often people are actively searching for it. And they warn that around holidays like Valentine's Day, you should watch out for signs like sudden password changes or even love bombing.
Oh.
That's right, where a partner suddenly becomes overly affectionate and gift happy out of nowhere, often out of guilt. So Missouri, we're doing okay at number 29. But maybe keep an eye out on your partner. Suddenly, if they suddenly buy you, a new car for Valentine's Day for no reason.
Didn't you guys just buy some extravagant gifts for your loved ones?
I would never do that. What?
What?
I swore there was a more choice visit.
I went to More Choice on Friday.
I was there a couple months
Interesting.
ago.
Oh, yeah? To go get my wife's jewelry cleaned and get a stone replaced on one of her rings? Yes.
Seems overly nice for you. That's all I'm saying. That doesn't seem like.
And I invited her to come with me? Okay.
Okay, well.
All right. You're right. You're right.
It's a little out of pocket for the Rizzuto clan.
I know. You're right. You're right. Now, listen, finding out your partner has been unfaithful is traumatic enough on its own, but as women on social media are revealing, the heartbreak often comes with a side of absolute absurdity. So it turns out, when caught red-handed, some men will just say just about anything to talk their way out of it. And women are sharing the wildest excuses their cheating husbands gave them.
Okay.
And honestly, some of them are so ridiculous, you almost have to laugh at it. I mean, some excuses are just plain cruel. One woman shared that her husband blamed her for, quote, gaining weight, even though she was 7 months pregnant with their kid at the time.
Wow.
Another man told his wife she was too depressed to pay attention to him right after she had suffered a miscarriage.
It's terrible.
Terrible. Then there are the excuses that defy logic. One husband claimed he cheated because he, quote, didn't see his wife enough, despite the fact that they worked at the same place.
What?
It's a big company.
Another tried to argue that the affair didn't count because he didn't finish. Or because he was thinking of his wife during the act.
Oh, yeah. How'd that go?
Romance isn't dead, guys.
Well, as long as you're thinking about me, I guess
was
it's
thinking
cool.
of you.
Is that why he didn't finish?
And then there's we enter the realm of
Same
pure
guy.
fantasy. So here are a few real excuses women shared. Oh, I forgot to break up with you.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, of course. It slipped my mind.
Or I have a split personality. That was my other personality.
Oh.
Derek.
Derek. I'm David. That's Derek.
Wait,
That's the name
Derek is your party name? Derek is the wild one?
Yeah.
Man,
It wasn't me. It was Derek.
No, it's got to be something like
My
that.
other personality.
We had a guy who worked for us, and when he would party, he would party, and he even went by a different name. Like he would introduce himself as Johnny Party.
Johnny Party.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember Johnny Party?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I remember
my-
Johnny Party.
Johnny Party had many names.
Yes.
My fun side's name is Claudia. I'm like, oh, Claude's coming out.
Oh.
Like when we get nuts.
He would be at the bar, and he'd ask
Like
for his
Frank the
card.
Tank.
I need my
Wow,
credit
I wanna see
card.
Frank
What's
the
the
Tank.
name? Johnny Party.
Don't want to see Frank the Tank.
I can't find the
Anytime-
card that says Johnny Party.
Yeah. I had a friend that would we'd catch him like giving himself a nickname in the bar. He'd be talking to girls and be like, I'm Dylan, but my buddies call me Big Irish. And I'm like, No, we don't.
No, we don't.
No one's ever called you that. That is a lie you are telling right now.
Terrible wingman.
It's great. I think on our DVD, actually, there's a whole montage of all his characters because he's on camera going, Johnny Party. Like he was introducing himself on. Is he married?
He might be now.
So what if Johnny Party?
Johnny Party of 2.
If Johnny Party cheated.
No, he would not cheat.
No, he's a great chef now.
He's a clean cat.
All right.
He's a Kansas City man.
Yeah,
another excuse
Tall drink of water
that somebody came up with for cheating. I just teleported to her house somehow.
Oh, you invented that. Nice.
Oh. And the absolute winner was, she looked just like your Bitmoji.
What in the world is that?
Wow.
I couldn't tell you all apart.
Did anyone try my bad?
Whoops.
Well, according to one psychologist in this article I read, this behavior stems from pure panic and selfishness. It's difficult for people to admit they're the bad guy. Mm-hmm. And they explain that these elaborate lies are a way for cheaters to minimize the damage in their own heads. Mm-hmm. Facing the reality that they've betrayed someone they love is too painful for their ego, so they invent a new reality, no matter how stupid it sounds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they do it to preserve their sense of self. Mm-hmm. I mean, listen, the bottom line here is while the excuses are funny in a dark way, the reasons for cheating are usually complex. Low self-esteem, the need for validation, anger, revenge, I don't know. But regardless of the why or the bizarre excuse they come up with, right, Derek? None of this excuses the betrayal. So
he's right. It's probably D-Rock.
Oh,
boys call me D-Rock.
No, they don't.
This is my other friend, Big Irish, and Johnny Party.
Johnny Party was fun.
But did he give himself that nickname?
You know what? To be honest, I don't know.
I have no clue.
Possibly.
If he's yelling it across the bar.
Nickname?
Well,
it came out like on day 6. He had toured with his.
You can't just call yourself D-Rock.
I bet somebody did. Whenever he would get hammered, they probably started calling him that somewhere
Here
else.
comes Johnny Party.
Yeah, he made it seem like it was like from back in his heyday or something like that. But we were all young when we started touring together, and he was pretty young. His first show. Here's my favorite part. Usually when you get a new job, especially when you start working for somebody, like you kind of on best behavior. And by the way, this is one of the best dudes ever. One of my favorite people in my entire life. But he showed up his very first show. We were playing MTVU, which is like their college channel. I didn't even know it existed. We played their spring break. It was us and OAR and somebody else on the beach, and that was his first show. So you can imagine the after party. You'd think people would be on their
It's
best
my first
behavior.
day.
First day. Nah. We met Johnny Party on the first night.
Wow.
We met both of his personalities first night.
Johnny Party.
It was the greatest.
All right, so the most romantic day of the year is Saturday, and if you're not thinking about something you could do for your significant other, you should get on that. But don't worry if money's tight. It really is the thought that counts. So in a survey, 87% of people say that an inexpensive Valentine's Day gift can be just as meaningful as an expensive one. And 35% of people are spending less than $100 on Valentine's Day gifts this year. 69% are looking for practical gifts. 30% want something more romantic, and 25% are planning multiple small gestures instead of a larger one.
Like that.
I can't talk about what I'm doing for Tim, but I'm kind of going out on a limb.
A Tim limb?
A Tim limb. I got a Tim limb. I don't know if he's going to like it or not. So we'll report back on Monday.
Well, I will tell you what my wife is doing. The most romantic thing possible. Leaving town.
Yeah. Swingers weekend at the Rizzuto.
I'm sorry, man.
She is in Atlanta. And I'll be all by myself. Well, with the boy.
Will there be flirtatious texts? Should be. Come on, man. You got to have flirtatious texts when you're out of town for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
What were you making note of?
I was checking the date. I know we've been talking about this, but
What were you making note of?
I know. I said my wife's out of town. And he's making a note. I'm like, what?
I'm
going to come over to his house.
I am also out of town.
Yes.
And realize, oh yeah,
What are you...
I haven't done anything or planned.
Oh, you're giving your wife the greatest gift. You're leaving town.
I'm leaving town. Yeah. I hadn't thought.
Are you
again,
going to Atlanta as well?
I have no excuse.
Are you going to Atlanta with my wife?
Are you going to Atlanta with his wife?
No, I'll be.
Or are you
No.
Derek?
Yeah.
Derek will be in
Derek go to
Florida.
Atlanta with my wife?
You turned into Benoit Blanc for a second. Getting to the bottom of this case of the glass onion over here. You're like, well, what were you making note of?
No, in real time.
Something nefarious is afoot in the corner of the
I said my
studio.
wife's out of town, and you lifted up your phone and like made a note. I go, what are you noting?
I know. I thought, oh man, am I out of town too? And
Yes, you are.
I know. I got 3
How do you
Goldfinger
know?
shows. But the thing is,
How do I know?
Yeah.
Because when he takes a day off, I know he takes a day off.
That's a day off. That's Friday.
He's
You didn't
taking
know where
Friday
he was
off.
on Saturday.
If he's going to Florida, I'm assuming he's in Florida on Saturday as
I
well.
didn't know you were going to Florida.
Yeah, I got 3 shows this weekend, and you saw
Amelia Packer Goldfinger shirt?
you
Yeah.
watched
She did.
you watched me in real time realize that I've done nothing for Valentine's Day once
Oh
again.
no.
You
Once
are.
again.
You are doing something. You're skipping town.
You think that'll go over well?
That's fine.
Just bring her back a seashell.
that'd
You
be
find her at the.
Right.
Come on, man. What? That'd be so
I don't
cute.
even know what cities I'll be in.
Yeah, I
Just let her know you got
I
some
scoured
plans for
the
next
beach.
year.
I'll get you next year, babe.
It's going to be awesome.
You get a double Valentine's Day next year.
I'm one of these suckers that just loves Valentine's Day. So.
I think everyone is, except for me.
Nah, people hate it, and I get so bummed out. I'm like, what's right? And honestly, that's big corporate making you hate it. Before all
it's a
this
Hallmark-
crap,
it's a-
people loved it.
It's a Hallmark holiday, and can't I just get a break? I just like it's just.
Listen, Valentine's Day.
God, man, like I got to think of something every month.
Valentine's Day
something.
isn't just for people in relationships anymore. The average person expects to be buying for 2 Valentines this season, and are planning to buy a total of 3 gifts.
Yeah.
So who's the extra one? It's themselves.
Oh, no. I sent roses to my Aunt Kathy. Got that all scheduled to go because her favorite holiday is Valentine's Day as well. And then I sent Valentine's to my mom and Jerry and my sister.
Oh, my goodness.
That's nice.
Because I love
It's a
everybody.
second Christmas.
It's just I want to tell them I love them.
It's very sweet.
Well,
I gave my nieces Valentine's. They liked it. They
Yeah.
think it's cool to get stuff.
what about for those?
It's nice.
What about for those flying solo? This could be painful.
That's
Could
why
be
you
sad.
showed them love too.
Could
Like
be
my
painful
sister's
day.
single, and I'm like, I'll send her a little Valentine.
Oh, cool. Here's
Yeah, rub it in.
Valentine's for my sister.
Yeah,
Awesome.
let's put a spotlight on it.
I sent her $5. I put a $5 bill in there.
Put a spotlight on not having anybody.
yeah.
My
What?
sister sending me
No.
something.
I told her
A
I missed
pity.
her and I
Here's
loved
a
her.
pity gift.
And here's
Sorry,
and I gave her
sister.
one of my Riz Show stickers and I put $5 in there and I said I love you so much.
Thinking of your sadness on this day.
You guys are turds.
Here's a pity. Yeah, here's a pity rose.
What? There's no roses.
Don't feel too lonely.
You guys are insane.
Well,
All right, let's say
That's
you're
true.
going through a divorce or a breakup. It could feel like the universe just won't get you a break, you know? Oh, God. Valentine's Day, a romance day. So even if you're not usually the sentimental type, navigating the holiday, after a split can sting. It's completely normal to feel lonely or find yourself replaying memories of past Valentine's days. But speaking as someone who has been exactly where you are, this one author wrote a couple ways to handle the day if you're just divorced or going through a split. Number one is make a plan. Don't just wing it. So if the idea of sitting home alone on Valentine's Day makes you seem anxious, fill that calendar slot. Call up a friend, maybe get a manicure, host a dinner, go see a movie. If you don't have your kids that night, get out of the house. Don't be afraid to reach out to friends and family to see what they're up to. Being around people can be the best distraction. Or make it about the kids. Like if you do have your kids that night, lean into it. The first Valentine's Day after an ex moved out, according to this author, they took their kids to their favorite Chinese restaurant and gave them little gifts. It turned out, turned a potentially sad night into a fun memory. And this person went to bed feeling genuinely happy and instead of lonely. Be your own Valentine. Who says you need a partner to get the good stuff? Buy the flowers, eat the chocolate, book the massage. Or you can just ignore it. If you just can't deal with the hearts and the flowers right now, it's fine. Just put on your PJs and shut the shades and stay in.
Eat chocolate.
Eat chocolate.
Yeah, watch
Stay
Matt
home. Treat February 14th like a Monday.
yeah, that's what Lord of the Rings Extended Edition is for. Wasting a day.
Yeah, just waste a day. Just
You watch that whole thing, and all of a sudden, well, now it's the 15th.
take an edible. Take an edible and watch Lord of the Rings.
Seriously, like Lord of the Rings is comfort food for me, man. And you throw on them 3 extended versions, and you've just burned a day. A whole day.
Those are long movies.
Yes.
You watch the whole thing. Watch the whole thing. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll finish up 6 some fun facts. And we'll get to Rafe on relationships. Wait, college students are doing what during sex now?
Oh, no.
What are they doing?
Studying.
Oh.
Midterms.
A wise use of your time.
The results from this new survey of college students is pretty wild. Just finishing up Sex Time Fun Facts here. So according to a massive poll of 100,000 students on social apps, I think they used Yik Yak and Side Chat. Have you heard of Yik Yak? What the hell is that? Is that a college?
Yik yak, patty whack, give a dog a bone?
No.
What?
Gen Z is taking screen addiction to a whole new level. So a shocking 35% of students admitted to scrolling on their phones during sex. During. You read that right, or you heard me right. More than 1 in 3 students are sending texts or watching TikToks while they're literally in the middle of the act.
Maybe that's like a kinky thing to do, though. Like, I'm not paying attention. Scrolling on your phone. I don't know. It could be like a weird thing.
Huh.
I don't know. That's where my brain went. Like, what is the good part about that? Could be kind of like a role-playing thing.
The survey also dug into other campus habits and found 23% of respondents had sex with while their roommate was in the room.
That's just you.
That's a necessity.
That's
a
just part of
necessity in
it.
college.
That is a necessity at times. You
And
have to
23% is low. For that.
My college roommate and I, we had we put our schedules of classes by the door because we were both in relationships with dudes. So we knew when each other's free time was for whatever could be happening in there. And I think that is the smartest thing that any roommates can do if you are living in a dormitory with somebody else.
Yes. I remember he was the quarterback of my college football team, and we all got drunk, and I pretended to pass out.
Oh, no.
He goes, pretend to pass out. So I passed out on the bed, and then they started.
And you had to listen to him?
They were having sex, and then I was trying to make him laugh because I'd be like passed out, and then I'd wake up and be like, yeah, give me the thumbs up, and then I'd act like I was passed back out again.
Well, despite being glued to their screens, however, these students are surprisingly old school when it comes to romance. About 72% say they met their current partner in person rather than through the dating apps.
Interesting.
Have you heard about this sex recession? You probably heard people talking about how young people aren't having sex anymore.
Right.
That's the sex recession.
Yeah.
The survey actually clears that up a bit. Turns out the sexless trend is mostly affecting the slightly older crowd, adults aged 22 to 34.
Yeah.
Experts think this group is struggling because they missed out on crucial socialization during their college years because of the pandemic.
That was the price of eggs.
Nope.
Can't bone in this economy.
No, the current crop of college students, they're 18 to 22, who are back to in-person classes, they don't seem to be having the same hang-ups. They're definitely having sex. They just might be checking the notifications while they're doing it.
Man, how do you even get away? Like, who was the first person to try that and get away with it?
I don't know. Like scrolling while in the middle of it? I'm going to need your undivided attention.
You guys
here.
ever do the deed and realize, like, you've been laying on your phone or something, and you're like, man.
Oh, dude.
We dodged a bullet on there.
Yeah.
We easily called some.
Oh, no, we called my buddy Justin once.
Oh,
you did?
Oh, no.
Called who? Yeah, for sure. We called my buddy Justin.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I often yell Siri.
I had
climaxing, which is not good.
I probably had a weekend of debate in my own mind. Do I reach out? Do I say something? Do I find out what he heard? Because I don't know. I hung up so quick, I didn't really see the duration of the call. Or
right.
Shannon Sharp thing, man.
And you know how time goes when you're doing it. Like 3 minutes may go by, and you feel like it's a half an hour. Like or reverse. You know what I mean? Like time is lost in the human brain in that experience.
Dude.
So I had no idea what he heard. As far as the talking,
do you hear me crying?
Yeah, right. So I remember I took a weekend, dude, and I was like, well, I'm gonna let it go. If he doesn't mention it, I'm not gonna say.
Did you say something?
I did not say anything until probably.
Was it a message or did he answer? Did you find out?
Oh no! The phone was on. He was on. He was there, and it was about 8 months later. I saw him in person, And I go, hey, man. It's so good. It's so good.
And he goes,
No, I don't Forrest Gump it. No, I go, hey,
your
man.
mama sure cares about your education.
How you been, man? And I was just trying to like gauge if anything weird was going to happen, if he was going to like present something, because he hadn't said anything for 8 months. And I go, hey, man, I called you a long time ago. I just got to get this off my chest. I called you a long time, and we kind of rolled over and like right in the middle of things. And you remember that? And he goes, no. And I was like, are you just being nice? You being polite? Do you remember anything? Because we called you in the middle of just like full go.
And you're like, why are you chubbed up?
And he goes, oh, man, I remember getting like a random call from you at a strange time at night. But I really couldn't hear anything. It was just like some whatever. And I thought you butt dialed me, so I hung up. And I was like, oh.
He just heard, here comes the moon landing.
Yeah.
I mean,
one small step for man.
Yeah.
All right, Rafe, let's get into Rafe on relationships. So what do we got this week?
This week I've got two things. I have Alibaba put together a list of what guys actually want for Valentine's Day. We talk about this a lot.
What do we want?
The myth of the indifferent guy. Why misconceptions persist. Common narrative suggests that men are apathetic about Valentine's Day, but Reddit data contradicts this, guys. It's not just a greeting card holiday. While some users admit indifference, most clarified lack of enthusiasm stems from not from disinterest in love, but from anxiety about getting it wrong. Phrases like guys don't care about Valentine's Day are proven time and time again not to be true. Many men do care deeply, yet fear of judgment, expression, or affection doesn't match cultural scripts. So they basically did an aggregate of Reddit data, and they compiled the top 5 things that men want for Valentine's Day.
Can we guess?
Sure.
Okay.
You want to go in reverse order?
Well, how about we just throw them out there?
Throw them out there. Let's see what we got. See if we get any of them right.
Number 1 is sex.
Sex not specifically mentioned, actually.
Whoa.
Although I think it is.
Any sexual acts?
Not really, no.
Well, this list is bogus.
Yeah.
There is privacy and intimacy.
Not really sure I believe.
If what men really want.
Yes, we all want to get laid. Let's just put that out. Let's make that the...
That's like the societal thing.
No, I'm talking a specific sex act. No, not number 1? Okay.
No?
I thought that was the next day.
Yeah, no, that's...
Although some of these things could possibly be construed that way.
I guess intimacy.
Do you have any guess besides getting...
Yes.
Dunking in? Am I right?
A cool dinner?
Food? Yeah.
Steak?
Yeah. I think that thoughtful gestures over expensive gifts, handwritten notes, inside jokes turned into small presents, even breakfast in bed, were praised far more than jewelry, electronics, or expensive gifts.
I don't want breakfast in bed.
You don't, huh?
Well, depends on what you're serving. You know what I'm saying? What are you serving?
I don't want to eat in bed.
No, I don't want to eat in bed either.
You've eaten in bed.
I would never like that.
Spaghetti in bed.
All right,
that was alone.
Substitute steak dinner then.
Yeah, steak dinner.
That was alone, and it was a low point of my life, okay?
Okay, all right.
That was number 2, by the way.
Again.
Steak dinner?
Thoughtful gestures over expensive gifts was number 2.
I'm going to say massage.
Possibly. Quality time without pressure, number 1. More than dinners in fancy restaurants, men repeatedly mention wanting uninterrupted time together, whether that means cooking at home, taking a walk, playing a video games, giving a massage, hanging out, and
Quality
spending time
Okay.
loving on one another.
Because you know what?
Wait, are
a
these-
massage always turns into
steak.
Tickles.
Tickles,
dipping
indeed.
parts. Dipping the stick.
Okay.
All right.
Does not always.
I have a feeling that's where we're going to be landing the plane on the other 3.
Hold up. So this is has this anything to do with the love languages then? Like, is it?
Yes.
It's around that.
This
So that
is
was
data
quality
culled from
time.
thousands of upvoted comments across multiple years, showing surprising consistency in what men truly appreciate on February 14th.
Quality time.
Yeah, like words of encouragement.
Quality time, baby.
How about a little getaway trip?
So I could say, and this is what guys really
These
want.
are more, you guys are being uber specific, so let me just read
Which
it.
is my point. That's my point. If you poll guys, they're going to give you all this vague, general answers, which is what we basically want any
anything.
given
I don't
time
want
of the
anything.
year. That's my whole point.
I just want to get laid. That's
This
it.
absurd
Say point
crapola.
one more time.
All right, moving on.
Hallmark holiday.
I'm just saying, you say point kind of interestingly.
I do?
Yeah, say it one more time.
Point.
That's my point.
Point.
1057.
You're really separating the O and I.
Wow.
105.7 the
I had
point.
never noticed
Well,
such
you got
things.
me.
Got your ass.
Well, give me the list.
Number 5, appreciation beyond February 14th. Perhaps the most telling, numerous comments stress that consistent appreciation throughout the year matter more than a single-handed holiday-focused act. 4, avoidance of public spectacle. Flashing public proposals, surprise parties, making men go out and do things they don't want to do, make them uncomfortable. Privacy and intimacy were consistently preferred. That could be your bone and you're talking about.
Yeah.
Number 3, honest communication about expectations. Several users noted frustration when partners expect grand gestures without discussing them beforehand. Clear communication was cited as a major stress reliever. That's probably more on like what they're supposed to do for Valentine's Day. Thoughtful gestures over expensive gifts. And number 1 was quality time without pressure. And that being said, let's tear someone's relationship apart. We're better at that, I feel like, than
talking lovey-dovey stuff.
Lovey-dovey stuff. So I'm going to read you guys something from Reddit, and you tell me what you would do. This is my 26 female friend is sad no one is excited for her wedding, and I don't know how to tell her why. My best friend Carly is getting married in July after being engaged last December. She called me today crying.
Slow down. Okay. So I want to just make sure I know of all the facts here. So, my 26-year-old friend Carly, is getting married.
Correct. Okay. Last December, she called me crying. No one's excited about her engagement plans for upcoming wedding. No one seems to be excited. While she appreciates how hard I'm trying to be excited for her, she knows something's off, and she's right. She's been together with a boyfriend for 12 years. They've broken up a few times in the past, mostly because of him, so I don't know anyone who particularly likes him. So no one likes the boyfriend. Okay. He also didn't propose properly. He just said they should be engaged. No ring, no nothing. This is a pattern that she will beg him to be active. He gives her crumbs, and she will try to convince everyone, even herself, that it's the best thing anyone has ever done for anyone. So people seem pretty unimpressed with this guy. When talking about the upcoming wedding, every sentence is about what he wants and how he will enjoy the day, and there are 2 main aspects which I know her other friends and family dislike thoroughly. Number 1, no plus ones. But not in the traditional sense, for example. I'm not allowed to bring my husband because he, quote, isn't close enough friends with the couple. So not just no boyfriends and random people, but also no fiancés, no husbands, unless they're very close friends with the couple.
Okay.
Number 2, there will be no expenses paid for the guests. No save the dates for invites, no venue. There will be no reservation in a restaurant where everyone will pay for themselves. There will be a reservation in a restaurant where everyone pays for themselves. And if someone wants cake, they can bring one or order up the menu.
Whoa.
What the hell kind of wedding is this?
Sounds like a bad one. To be clear, I don't have anything against someone wanting to keep a wedding small and inexpensive, but I understand how the way she describes her wedding day sounds quite unappealing, especially since some of her guests live hours away and some out of the country. I tried to hint at these things the past few weeks, but we just gave up talking to her about it because she seems aloof and unaware. After she took him back a 4th time, but after a breakup, and after a call, it's clear she doesn't know or doesn't want to see his flaws. I just don't know what to do and how to tell her because I think she should be able to celebrate your wedding day how you want, but also if the happiness and excitement of your guests is important to you, there's no way around telling her, but it might put her in a bad spot where she has to decide if she, quote, gives in to guest demands or, quote, sticks to her fiancé's plan. What do I do?
Okay.
So it sounds like wedding's going to suck.
How about just honesty at this point?
Yeah.
Like, babe, your wedding sucks. Mm-hmm. It's almost like we're just going out to a restaurant. We're just splitting the check.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That is what we're doing.
Maybe wait
I'll
to
take
get
the
married.
tiramisu that I'm going to pay for.
Oh, man, that does sound really good. I mean,
Tiramisu,
at the very minimum, you got to have one thing that you're giving your guests for being there. Like, what? I mean, okay, yes, it's great to witness love, and that's wonderful. But then there has to be something else to make it special for everybody else that's there besides the couple.
Yeah, this wedding's going to suck.
The no plus ones thing is weird.
That's weird, too.
That's a red flag.
I would start with that, like, you know why I'm not enthused? Because I can't bring my husband.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're not, and the thing is I would almost not get it, but it would be different if they were like, well, we're not doing plus ones because we don't have the money to cater for everybody. But they're not paying for that anyway.
Right.
So why do you care who comes?
Exactly.
It feels like a weird power play of like, if you haven't bent the knee and kissed the ring of the fiancé, he doesn't want you there. It also sounds like this guy sucks and they don't want their friend to marry this guy. That seems like the undercurrent of this when I read it, and I was curious if, like, does she bring that up? Would you bring that up to a friend and be like, hey, it's not even really about the wedding. We hate Chuck. Chuck sucks.
Oh, man, that's always tough water.
Have you ever had that happen? I've had it happen.
It's the worst. So
Have you ever watched a friend marry the wrong person?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have.
Quiet.
Oh, yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
Me too.
I also watched a friend date the wrong person after I said something honest, but not nice about that person.
Well, you're running the risk of them going, choosing them over you.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know that they were gonna. I didn't know that they were gonna be a thing. I didn't even see it as a realm of possibility. So when it happened, I mean, it was like one of those movie moments that just zoomed back to the moment where I went, where I said something I shouldn't have said, had I known that they were going to date. So yeah, it did throw a wedge there for a while.
Well, yeah, and you're worried if you do broach that with them, it's gonna be a bad conversation, and they're gonna push back. Hopefully, in the long run,
dude, I hated
the right decision is made.
Yeah, I don't say anything to anybody anymore. Learn my lesson. It's just what good could come of it.
But this was like a close friend. This was your best friend. You saying something?
No, I learned.
We
my
all
lesson.
aged out of even our best friends aren't going to get the real deal from us.
I mean,
They might get
I
the
would
real
hope
deal,
not.
but they're not going to listen to you. Who's going to listen?
But for your own conscience, would you do it?
Yeah, but
I
we're all
agree with
older
you.
now, so like now you're like these people have to know what they're doing.
Unless you're asked, they're not going to listen to you, and it's only potential bad.
It's going to lead to a fight.
Like I'll say that I still think I have like one in the chamber for, like if my sister ever gets married to
I think
somebody.
your sister, that's different.
That's different because then we are a part of that.
Yeah.
So I will always be honest. Like if she were to have somebody that I'm like,
That's your
this
sister.
is not it.
That's a different story.
Right. But then your friends, I'm going like, do I want a vacation with this person?
We're in our 40s now.
It's a different story, but I've said something to family that I still wholeheartedly believe was the right thing to say, and I think someone should have said something. But I will say that I feel like the relationship is ever so slightly different because I was honest.
one of my best friends almost married the wrong person. And I hated this person. So everyone hated this person. Like this was a universally hated spouse where we were all like, ugh, she sucks. So much so that a character in a show I like looks like her and I have a hard time rooting. You ever had that happen? She looks like the lady in Pluribus. And I had a hard time getting into Pluribus because I don't want that lady to have a good life. Because I hate this person so much.
Oh, man.
I'm like, that's tough when someone is so despicable. Carol? That you can't root for Carol.
I know.
I'm like, you know what, Carol, just assimilate. You're not special. But
so funny.
I did have a conversation with him, and I don't think that was the catalyst, but it was at least a log on the fire. And he got out before they got married. And in hindsight, he's like, dude, I am so glad you.
Well, you just hope eventually.
You weren't the only one. When I told my mom that you hated her, she's like, yeah, we understand where he's coming from.
Again, in the long run, if you do say something, you're hoping eventually people will come to their senses.
Vindicated. Right? Yeah.
Like, dude, you were right.
You run the risk of being a common enemy.
Should have listened to you.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever told you something afterwards and you've been like, well, where were you?
No.
Well, I could have used that information
yesterday.
Yeah. I mean,
very wedding singer.
Oh, dude. I mean,
not as far as a relationship.
Something happened to me, and 3 people were like, "Oh, yeah, that happened before," and I was like, "Well, where were you? I mean, why didn't you tell me that?"
It's a tough conversation.
And they're like, "Well, that's not our business." Like, yeah, it should have been my business, but no one told me that information. That information could have saved me an immense amount of hurt.
Most people are not, confrontational, and they don't want to. It's a tough conversation.
Right, but it's like, but it's like if you knew this person prior to, and you knew that they were capable of doing that to someone else, you gotta let a brother know. You gotta.
Yeah.
In that particular case.
Well, all right. So, final advice for this woman with her friend.
Just don't go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm like, just don't go. Like, be like, sorry, I got something going on. I don't know.
Or just, I would, if I were her, pick one thing and go, no plus ones. This wedding's going to suck, and maybe that'll trigger something.
Yeah, I hope that she sticks up for herself, and it doesn't sound like she's getting anything she wants out of it, which sucks. So
you should make one of those little fortune teller things that we all had in the 90s that you'd fold it up and make all the answers in. And you should just tell her, be like, all right, pick a number, and then you have different truths in there, and that's what you land with, and she picks her own fate. In fact, we should just do that as a society, and everything would be cool.
Hire somebody to kill the fiance.
What? No.
Yes. What?
Break up gorilla.
Break up gorilla.
Great time to employ.
All right. Well, good luck out there. So, Generation Z has officially become the first generation in modern history to record lower IQ scores than their parents. Congratulations, Gen Z. Killing it. Killing it.
Wow.
Incredible.
Killing it. What's going on, Gen
Maybe
Z?
they just don't
It's a
test well.
pandemic, dude.
It's all that.
Pandemic and remote learning. They're not getting the same amount.
I hate to do this again. Okay. But can you remind us what Z is?
Those born between 1997 and 2010.
Oh, dang.
Oh, that explains it.
That's all my kids.
Too much.
Those born between 1997 and 2010. This marks a historic reversal of a century-long trend.
Too much booty.
In which intelligence scores rose steadily with each generation.
Dude, you better be hoping these kids start learning some stuff because this is who is going to be taking care of us when
Now,
we're old
I-
as hell and not taking care of ourselves.
Well, it's our fault.
Go away, I'm baiting.
It's not, yeah.
Now,
It's not their fault. It's our fault. And all the
Yeah, it is.
microplastics in the food.
now they did not mention any pandemic-related stuff, but maybe that does have something to do with this. I don't know. But the experts, they cite significant declines in attention span, memory,
Yep.
literacy, and problem-solving skills,
Well,
phone.
maybe none of those actually even matter. Maybe,
describing the shift as a worrying global trend.
maybe we should just change the test.
Dude, we're dumbing down movies for people. We're going to start dumbing down careers. Like right now, it's, hey, we got to tell the people the plot 5 times in a 2-hour movie because nobody's paying attention. Well, guess what? We're going to dumb down doctors and we're going to just let them chat GPT all the symptoms. And that will be, hey, we're going to make it easy. I mean, that's where we're going, is it not?
Attention span.
As if we haven't been surrounded.
What's my blood pressure?
By
Smiley
idiots.
face.
I mean,
Okay.
we're acting as if we haven't been surrounded by idiots our whole life.
Well,
I mean, every job you can think of with more than, 20 people or something, there's always somebody like, how are you here? This is just a numbers game at this
I
point.
am
These
worried
people
about
are
the
fools.
attention span thing. I really am. That's the one big thing I'm worried about.
Yeah.
There's no need for it. All of these things are being, there's a little bit of Darwinism at work here. Like, we've provided the information's at your fingertips, so retention of it is not necessary. And I would be worried that parts of your brain that have been conditioned as a survival mechanism to be like, it's good for me to remember skills and to remember information. Like, we've phased it out.
Well,
with-
do you remember in school we were all like, "Oh, what do I need to do this equation for? I got a calculator for this." And your teachers were like, "No, you should probably know how to do this."
Yeah, but you're like, well, one day we'll never mount in public. I don't need to know.
I don't like math, though. Math is a terrible example because not
You're
every-
right about that.
Well, yeah, who's using algebra? Any of us?
But it's
Hello?
not that part. It's not that part of it. It's not the actual algebra part of it. It's actually the part where you're problem solving things,
Yeah,
where you're
breaking
actually
it down.
using
Sure.
it's putting a puzzle
When-
together.
I would say reading actually any book.
Leave
like
it to Scott
physically reading
Rizzuto
a
to
book.
defend his high school teachers.
Yeah, dude.
I am. I'm
Somebody really wants in the Hall of Fame.
I'll tell you what, man. I'm not getting in.
Is it because I'm going in this April? Are you upset?
You are? That's
am.
right. This April.
Hall
You got
of
the
Famer.
speech already?
I've been slowly writing it, yeah.
No, I was having a conversation with my daughter in the car on the way home, and halfway through the conversation, she just literally just picked up her phone and just started scrolling. I go,
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with the phone or
hanging out with
attention or
Dad.
it's
IQ.
attention span.
Yeah,
Must have
and
boring
you
the
had zip of it at that age too. 0.
Yeah, but I was forced to at least try to focus. I didn't have anything to just scroll.
Quickly, what is the Pythagorean theorem?
But that's not the point. A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Tell me
Get outta here.
when have you used it?
Right now.
Right now to answer
Ask
that
me.
All of
question.
that
Answer
learning
that
got
question.
you to today,
Your
dude.
teacher was just like, told you. 30 years from now, someone on the radio is going to ask you to repeat this.
Oh, you thought I was an idiot, huh?
But what does
No,
C
I just don't
represent?
think
an
you've used
idiot.
it for anything.
I haven't used
What does C represent?
it.
A squared plus B squared.
The area.
The hypotenuse.
Researchers attribute the decline to an over-reliance on digital screens and tablets in the classroom.
Yeah.
The study suggests that the human brain is biologically wired for deep study rather than digital skimming. And the doctor who headed the study warned that flipping through screens for bullet point summaries does not provide the mental, quote-unquote, heavy lifting required for the brain to process and retain information. So my point was, Rafe and Lern and Moon
Get off my ass.
and Scott.
Yes.
It's not the actual I'm doing algebra. It's the I'm trying to solve a problem and giving my brain exercise.
Let me hit you with this. This is good news. This is good news.
Okay.
Because eventually, I mean, the pendulum is now swinging here, and eventually it'll swing back here. Let's just have hope, cross our fingers, pray, do whatever. It doesn't matter because we're not going to be here. But what's a real thought here is, what's the worry when you start getting older? Is that you're going to be replaced by somebody half your age that's going to do it for half the pay, right?
Okay, actually, where you're going, let's go.
But now they're all idiots.
By now they're all idiots.
Go ahead, take my job. Come for
smart
me.
Ones. Look at us, guys.
We're the final ones.
All right, here's sports. Let's go. Let's go.
My job is safe. Sports is presented by Chuck's Hot Chicken with 5 area locations. Chuck's is the locally owned hot chicken spot, voted best fried chicken sandwich in Missouri. Let's start with the big one. Super Bowl 60, now in the books as the most exciting Super Bowl in history. The Lombardi Trophy is headed back to the Pacific Northwest. The Seahawks defeated the Patriots by a score of 29-13. If you're a casual fan who likes high-scoring, back-and-forth offensive fireworks, this was the game for you.
Yeah, you did not see one of those.
Yeah, now this was a masterclass in defense. The Seahawks defense was absolutely suffocating. They sacked Drake May 6 times and forced 3 turnovers. It was relentless. The MVP of the game was Seattle running back Kenneth Walker III. He rushed for 135 yards. Could have been more, but that last one was called back. Put in perspective, in the modern NFL, it's all about passing. Seeing a running back take over Super Bowl is a bit of a throwback. He was unstoppable. The human interest story here is Sam Darnold. A few years ago, this guy was written off. Drafted high by the Jets. Struggled. Traded. People thought his career was over as a starter. Last night, he played a clean, efficient game and is now a Super Bowl champion.
Yep.
Great reminder that your start doesn't dictate your finish. I think the stat that they threw up was the first Super Bowl quarterback winning Super Bowl champion that had started for 5+ teams. He's the first one to ever do that. It's just kind of an unheard of thing because he's not a franchise guy.
So Sam Darnold's in the same draft class as Josh Allen, Josh Rosen, Lamar Jackson, and Baker Mayfield. And he is the first of those elite quarterbacks, besides Josh Rosen, to win a Super Bowl.
Pretty crazy, man. Speaking of crazy, if you haven't been to Chaffetz Arena lately, I know I've been talking about this a lot, but you're missing the best show in town. The St. Louis University Billikens played LaSalle on Saturday and won their 17th consecutive game. Yet another.
That's amazing.
Final score, total blowout, 92-58.
Golly.
But if you were listening to the first half, you might have been worried because SLU actually was struggling early on. They looked sluggish. They were missing shots, and they went into halftime up by only 4. And then ended the game 92-58. Second half was a completely different story. They went on a 12-0 run that blew the game open. This win moves SLU to 23-1 on the season, undefeated in the Atlantic 10. This is historic territory. Coach Josh Schertz said that after the game that the team is battered and bruised, so he's given them Sunday and today off to rest because they've earned it. They're back in action on Friday against Loyola Chicago, but right now the Billikens are the hottest team in all of college basketball.
Yeah,
so rad.
Head over to Milan and Cortina for the Winter Olympics, where Team USA had a massive, massive Sunday. Let's talk figure skating. I know not everybody follows the scoring, but here's what you need to know. The U.S. has won the gold medal in the team event. This is where the scores for men, women, pairs, and ice dancing are then combined. The star of the show, 21-year-old American Ilya Malinin. They call this guy the Quad God. We talked about him earlier when a couple show members saw him down there doing quadruple jumps, 4 full rotations in the air, better than anybody in history. He did something yesterday that many people had a lot of people screaming at their TVs. He performed a backflip. Yes, a backflip. Now, for decades, if you remember, the backflip has been illegal, considered too dangerous. But the rules have been recently changed, and Malinin took advantage. He did a backflip, landed on one leg, exclamation point that sealed the gold medal for the U.S., breaking a tie with Japan. We also have to mention Breezy Johnson, who just won first gold medal for Team USA in the games in the women's downhill. Downhill skiing is the Formula One of Olympics. This thing is pure speed, pure danger. Breezy Johnson missed the last Olympics because of a knee injury. She was considering retiring. Many people thought she would. Came back 4 years later, won gold on the fastest hill in the world as an incredible redemption story. The mood on the mountain, though, shifted instantly because an American legend, Lindsey Vonn, who's 41 years old, came out of retirement for these games. She was attempting something incredibly dangerous.
I got the audio. Let me play the audio.
And here it is.
Here is the audio of Lindsey Vonn. How she her Olympic comeback.
Lindsey Vonn pulls out of the gate in hopes of more Olympic glory.
I just know after the years of watching her, she will ski at her limit. The tone is set right here.
Oh, my goodness, no!
Oh my goodness.
This crowd is just absolutely silent.
Yeah, very bad.
That was hard to watch.
You watch it?
I saw a recap.
Is the worst. Now, there was articles about this the last couple of weeks that she was going to be skiing on a torn ACL that she had suffered, in training. I guess this was like last week.
Up in
She
Killington.
refused to withdraw and was going to ski on this torn ACL. As somebody has torn their ACL, everything is connected. You heard one thing. One of the reasons that they said I tore my ACL is because I didn't let my hamstring heal in time, so it was taking all the pressure. During that downhill, tragedy did happen. She hooked her arm on a gate while moving at crazy speed, spun around, crashed hard. The silence on the mountain was immediate because she suffered a broken leg. We're talking like
She had to be airlifted out of there.
airlifted out by helicopter to a hospital, underwent immediate surgery to stabilize the fracture. This was supposed to be a fairy tale ending to a career, skiing on a damaged knee, just to compete one last time, but the mountain got the best of her. Super sad. I'm Moon, and that's just sports because the whistles go woo. That's it, and that's all, man.
All right, thank you. All right, guys, Monday's in the books. We're at it tomorrow again. We'll be here on a Tuesday. That's right, here on a Tuesday. If you missed anything on the program, make sure you check out the clip of the day brought to you by Michael's Flooring. Also, the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers, and today's podcast is titled...
Oh, shoot. Hang on. It just disappeared.
That's what it's called?
I swear it was Derek.
Oh, shoot.
Hang on.
It is so good, guys. It's so good.
Really good, and I got it.
All right, that's fine.
It's Monday.
That's fine.
right.
Here it is.
Okay.
I swear it was Derek.
Worth the wait.
That's it?
I swear it was Derek.
Okay. Moon, what else?
I love you, miss you, bye.
Okay. Learn.
Just follow us, Follow us on the socials. Go subscribe at 1057thepoint.com. There's a lot of podcasting that's available for after the show.
Yeah.
And, love you. Bye.
All right. Rafe.
No notes.
Scott.
Hey, much love, everybody. Have a great Monday.
Hey, new Stupiracy out there. Was Helen Keller a fraud? Give that a listen. Excellent listen.
You're not welcome in Alabama anymore.
Well,
you come through Tuscumbia?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. You don't know how the take I have on it.
I'm going to listen.
You got to listen to the end.
I'm going to listen.
I'm going to give you my
I'm just saying,
Riz's take.
You throw something like that out there, tell you what.
Well, it's not
Don't
asking
you come
questions.
through Tuscumbia.
Is not a bad thing. All right, we leave you with a selection from our Teamers. Remember the day brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. From Belleville, Amy Cribbs is our Teamers today. And Amy wants to hear this song. Here it is. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Energy up.